Wow. When Luke Jackson decides to blow a save, he blows it in heartbreaking fashion. The silent Giants offense suddenly comes off the deck for 3 runs with 2 of their batters down to their last strike in the ninth to stun the Braves 4-3 in walk-off fashion. Walk-offs against just suck, especially at 1:30 in the morning on the West Coast. The West Coast Blues strike again. Unfortunately, just for Luke Jackson, basically because it was otherwise a very crisply played game. Especially, it was even more demoralizing because Evan Longoria led off the ninth with a first pitch ground out, and you thought usually when that happens the closer cruises, but it did not happen tonight. Brandon Crawford single. You're thinking, all right, that's all right, and then he defensive indifference or steals second base, which we weren't really paying attention to him, I don't think. And Steven Duggar strikes out, so 2 outs. And then a single, so it's 3-2. You're crunching your teeth a little bit, thinking, oh, God, here we go again. And then Pablo Sandoval down to his last strike, gets a nasty slider, hits the dirt, basically, and he somehow gets enough contact on it to get it between Josh Donaldson in the shift where he has to dive and preserve the lead at that point, first and third. 2 outs, and then they pinch run Mac Williamson, and he steals second base. Joe Panic was quickly down 0-2, but fought it back to 3-2, very professional at bat. And he got a slider he could handle, poked it through the hole, and that's all she wrote, unfortunately. Otherwise, it was a very crisply played and pitched game from a fundamental standpoint. Julio Teheran, 5 2/3, 3 hits, 6 Ks, 3 walks. He always makes it a little harder on himself with those walks to left-handed batters that arm side miss, but he was able to work around it with double plays, and he also worked around in the air, so there was positives there. And we offensively, Dansby and Acuna reached 6 times collectively. Freddie had a key RBI, Nick had a key RBI, so there was a lot of good fundamentally, but we just couldn't get that 27th out, and there's a reason why it's the hardest in baseball. In a 162 game stretch, you're gonna win some you shouldn't and lose some you shouldn't. This was a lose some you shouldn't type game, and it dampens my mood definitely, but we will look to bounce back tomorrow behind lefty Max Fried, and try to get this brutal loss behind us. The other positive is the Phillies lost in walk-off fashion to the Cubs, so there's that, but we keep winning. We keep not being able to gain ground on them, which is annoying, but that's how baseball goes sometimes. But as always, go Braves.